we are delivering on our promise to you guys to answer any of your most desired questions of us.
Q&A with her late night crave.
We're gonna keep keeping it real.
Yes. We haven't really spent a lot of time thinking about our answers because we like them to be kind of fresh and just like
off the cuff.
That's
and
it.
Yeah, this is us, and this
not
is what
rehearsed.
We think about it.
You
no,
know?
Not at all. So we took questions via email, via Twitter, Instagram. So we're going to start with a couple that we received over email. And the first one is, Jessica asked, what's your favorite eye makeup remover? She says that she doesn't use waterproof mascara, but she hates having to scrub off the mascara from her eyelashes. That is a very good question.
It is.
You know, because I'm kind of lazy when it comes to removing eye makeup. Like, I really want a product that's going to do it all in one step. But I do have a really good eye makeup remover. I recommend the Clarins. It's like an all-in-one gentle eye makeup remover. And it's blue, little blue bottle. It's like, it separates the colors. And you just have to shake it up, put it on like a little cotton round.
Yeah. I'm currently using the Sephora cleansing oil, and I like that, but a lot of people say that it's all you need and all your eye makeup comes off. I still feel like I have to come around the bottom and wipe it off. But I think my all-time, I mean, I like that one, but my all-time favorite is the Lancome, is it the
Bifacil?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the blue, it's in the blue bottle. It is my favorite. I know it's like $21 maybe for a bottle. It'll last you a while. I really, really like it. I feel like my eyes get a little sensitive with the oil stuff, and that one doesn't bother me, and I think it does its job.
Cool. And then the only other thing I would throw in is that I have also a Clarins face wash that's a gentle foaming face wash or something. It's the one with the tamarind. I talked about it in our May favorites video, so if you missed that, you can hop over to that video and check that out. That is a cleanser that I think does a fantastic job of removing your makeup your eye makeup all in one step. So those would be our eye makeup remover suggestions. Sarah asked, because we have so many fabulous and awesome makeup products, how do we choose each day what we're going to wear and use?
It's hard sometimes because sometimes I'll go into my makeup room and I'll show it to you guys one day when I need to move some things around.
It's a work in progress.
It is. It's a work in progress because I need to redistribute the furniture that I have in there. But I basically have a desk and I'll open it up, and just some days I just know I want to wear fun eye makeup. Like, I don't want nude colors. I want purple. I want something blue. I want colored eyeliner. But then like some days when I'm tired and I just look in there, I'm just like and I just grab something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that kind of you guys get a good idea of what our current favorites are, because we're obviously bringing you monthly favorites, and we might get something that's new and we're excited about it, so we really focus on it a lot for a while. Like, for example, when I got the Stila in the Light palette, it was like the only palette that I reached for like 2 weeks, because I wanted to get every possible eye look that I could out of one palette and really just play with it. But it's a lot of variety. I feel like I choose my eye makeup for the day kind of based on what I'm wearing. That may sound weird, but I always kind of have an idea of what I'm wearing that day before I do my makeup.
I used to be that way, and now I just choose my makeup based on whatever. But I used to always think about my outfit and then what lipstick I was going to wear. Now I'm just kind of all over the place.
So it's just really what we're feeling. Some days I'm like, you know what, I don't think I feel like spending a whole lot of time on my eyes. So I'll do just a really natural and
like
nude.
Naked palette or Wet n Wild palette, little trio. But I will say this, because we do rediscovered videos, which we love doing, because that really does hold us accountable to look around and grab some things that maybe haven't been getting some love. That does help us kind of choose what we're going to use too, because sometimes something's been sitting for a while and we'll be like, we could show that in a video, but we have to be using it.
Yeah.
So we'll rotate it in.
I have like 5 blushes that are my go-to blushes, and I just rotate. Like, I'll be like, I used that one yesterday.
Yes.
I'm going to go to this one today. It's just a good way to make sure that I'm using everything.
Yes.
So
if you're not using it, you should probably give it to someone else.
Yeah.
Or get rid of it.
Yeah.
Or,
purge.
Yeah.
But
don't use all of it.
Mascaras and stuff, once I get I have like 2 that I go to.
I currently have like 8, and I'm rotating to try to use some of them up. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay. We have one question that came in on Twitter. Let me find that one really quick. Okay, her Twitter name, his or hers, I'm not sure, there's no photo, is, the name is Me Writer, and she says, when and how did y'all meet? Now, we're going to go ahead and throw out here that we got a lot of questions about our friendship.
Yes.
So we decided we're going to do a whole separate video where we answer the best friends tag.
Yes, we're going to do questions.
That soon. Yeah, so that'll be coming up in a week or two. So we're going to skip over that one because we're going to answer that question more in that.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Yeah, so then she also goes on to ask, are your husband's friends too? Which that's not part of the best friends tag.
No, they are.
Yeah, we'll say that yes, they're very good friends.
Yes, they text and call each other and hang out and do man things together.
Manly stuff. While we're doing totally girly stuff.
Yes, they totally. It's good that they are friends because I've never had a situation where my husband didn't get along with another person, like one of my friends' husbands, but I cannot even imagine if, like, you know, what if Chris hated Wes, or what if Wes was like, gosh, that guy, I cannot stand him. It would kill me.
Yeah.
We'd be like,
really
you're going to get over it.
Yeah. Okay, she also says, do we have any kids and any pets? Obviously, we both have pets. I have one, and a second one on the way, probably around this time, the time that this video goes up.
Yes,
I will be getting my puppy. Yeah, another one on the way. It's a dog. So yeah, I have a chocolate lab, Zoe, and a black lab puppy that we'll be bringing home really soon. His name's going to be Ruger.
And how old is Zoe?
Zoe is 4.
Zoe's 4.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a pit bull named Jade, and she will be 9 on July 4th. I just hate saying that. I have a boxer named Barkley. He will be 9 on June 11th. And then I have Cooper, who is also a boxer, and he will be 8 on June 3rd. So,
yeah. Probably already was.
He was, yes.
8 on June 3rd.
I hate saying that because they're all so close in age and they're getting older, but they are our fur children and we adore them.
And we're going to answer more of the kid kind of stuff later.
We'll talk about that a little bit.
Okay. And then she has 2 more questions. She says, where do you see yourselves in 5 years? Hopefully enjoying life to its maximum.
Have fun.
Yeah.
I just want to have fun.
Hopefully still
doing
here
this
on YouTube doing this. Hopefully you guys are still interested in us in 5 years.
Come on, please. Doing YouTube. How fun.
Yeah, and this is just such a fun thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we will have been to a few other places. We will have traveled a little more.
Hopefully met more of you.
That actually really is something that we are excited about. We've made a few really good friends that we communicate with even over email or whatever, just subscribers, and that's awesome. And we even have in the works that we're meeting, hopefully meeting a few of them soon
this summer.
And I don't know, that it is on our list. Like in 5 years, a lot can happen in 5 years, and we're hoping that we're still doing this, we're still loving it, you still love us.
Yeah, but we still see ourselves in 5 years being with our job and working a normal 40-hour week. This is all just fun and supplemental for us.
We'll be a little bit older.
More distinguished.
I think more traveled. That's what I'm hoping.
Do you think we'll be more mature in 5 years?
No.
Probably not.
No. I don't like that word, mature. I think you have to be fun and you have to have fun, and yes, life gets really serious and it throws you some really awful and hard things, but as long as you have good friends around and family, just, do whatever you can to make yourself happy. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yep. Okay, and then her last question is if we will ever do a house tour. And I think that you guys will probably see more pieces and parts of my house. Maybe in some vlogs, maybe some puppy vlogs, or just like kind of weekend vlogs of what we've got going on. But I don't think I'm going to do like a whole house tour. I want to keep some things private, and I'm sure you guys understand that.
Yeah, you'll probably see pieces and stuff of my house as well, and probably my backyard, my front yard, whatever. But the house tour thing, probably not either. Not for me. One, I feel like Mendi, it is a little bit more privacy. It is something that I would have to ask. We would have to ask our husbands if that's okay.
If they're comfortable with it.
I'm not sure ours really would be like, let's show them everything.
Yeah.
And to be funny, I live in a smaller house, and literally it'd be like done. I'm just kidding. It would be a little more than that.
Yeah, no.
But you know, in my mind, I'm like, yeah. So sorry, probably not. But you'll see bits and pieces.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so now I'm going to hop over to Instagram, but I think you have some on Instagram as well.
Yes. You want to just bounce back and forth?
Yeah.
Okay, Jessie Picarella from Instagram wants to know, I've always wanted to know what the baskets with the numbers are behind you when you film. You guys, we get so many questions about this.
Y'all are so
And
funny.
this is it. This is the video we're going to show you.
The big reveal. It's Spanish moss.
It's decorative.
It doesn't get any more exciting than that.
It's decorative.
Yeah.
That's it.
Probably filled with a lot of dust too, because these have been back there for a really long time. This bedroom that we're filming in one of my guest bedrooms, and I kind of went with more of like a nautical feel. Like the pictures on the wall behind me were all taken at one of our local lakes, and I have like above the bed in this room I have what are they called?
Paddles.
Paddles, yeah.
Like canoe paddles.
Yeah, that are like stained and, you know, they're hanging on the wall. So it's kind of more nautical-ish in here. And I don't know, I saw these little galvanized buckets at like Home Goods or TJ Maxx and just thought, what could I do with them? Shove some Spanish moss in it and you've got decor.
Easy. You guys could do that at home. You could use these in your makeup area, in your bathroom if you have space.
Yeah.
Anywhere. You could put anything in it.
Yeah.
You know, your kids like supplies. I don't know. But you would be surprised how many people have asked us that over the last 2 years.
It's really funny, and we always laugh.
Because we're like, oh, they're going to be like, that's it?
Then we want to come up with something super creative that's in there, and I'm like, it's not exciting. Okay. Our wonderful friend Kristen at Beauty Moxie, who we love, has said, has asked us how long we've been friends and how did you decide to start a blog and channel together. We'll kind of talk more about the friend thing and the best friends tag, but the how did we decide to start a blog and channel together?
Yeah, well, we got into watching videos maybe during the year before we actually launched our channel, and we really got into Makeup by Tiffany D's videos. If you've been with us for a while, you guys know that we really got into her videos. We really got into Lorraine
from the Current Custom.
And back then she was doing makeup tutorials, a lot of makeup videos, her day in the life. She was doing
her hauls. Yeah, her hauls are awesome.
I would say that they are the main two YouTubers. I mean, we watched other people, but they were the two that kind of stuck out. And we'd been friends for a few years and we were becoming even closer, and we were like, we would have fun doing this.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, I don't want to do it. Do you want to do it together? Do you want to do it together? And it was just this random thing at work one day. I think it was at lunch. And we were like, do you want to do it together?
Yeah, let's
do it together.
Yeah. It's just something fun for us to do. We love spending time together anyway.
Yeah, and we were doing a lot of stuff, you know, on our lunch breaks anyway. Like we would run our errands or go shopping, and you know, we do get an hour, so we have things close to us, so we can run out and do those things. And then it was like, well, wait, that'd be pretty easy if we were like hauling something at lunchtime that we can come back to her house that weekend and, you know, show you guys. And I don't know, I watch people that do single channels all the time and they're fabulous, but for me, I think it's so much more fun to have someone else that's as excited about it as I am. Yeah. And it guarantees that we get to spend time. I mean, yes, we are together 5 days out of the week, but it's different because we're working.
Yeah.
So it is friend time on the weekends too.
Yeah, I mean, even if you are a person who YouTubes by yourself, just maybe see if you have any friends that would feel comfortable in front of the camera and invite them in as maybe just a guest appearance every once in a while. It's fun to have the bouncing off of each other and the interaction. It's like we're never at a loss for anything to say.
Never.
Please. Okay. What, you got one?
Yes. Ellie here 22 or Eli here 22. I'm sorry if that's not right. If you ladies went to college, what were your majors? I went to a 2-year college called Richard Bland College in Petersburg, Virginia. Used to be a commuter college, and now they actually have dorms. Why didn't you have that when I went? Went there for like a year. Yes, a year. And then I transferred to Longwood College, which is in Farmville, Virginia. Go Farmville.
Beautiful country.
I had a great time, and I majored in English, and I like to read and I like to write and I like to sit around and talk about stuff that I read. So can you see this? It was fun. I enjoyed it.
And my story is that I actually never attended college. And I'm okay with that. I think that it just wasn't, the timing for me wasn't exactly right. I did graduate a year early. I skipped my junior year of high school. I was going to take a year off and then go into college with my friends, like the same year they would be graduating. But as life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. And I ended up getting a full-time job, and money started to roll in, and I was like, what is this? Like, I really like having money. And I got into an industry that I have remained in, and what's that? It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So I've done multiple types of jobs in the same industry at different places, but it just really was a good fit, and I have found that I've been successful at it. And the experience that I received in the years where other people would have been attending college, those years of experience really came to my benefit. So it worked for me, and I know that I totally promote people going to college and getting their education.
My cousin.
Your cousin?
My husband did not go to college as well. He kind of graduated high school. Had decent grades in high school. I wouldn't say he was a straight A student, but he had decent grades. And the industry that he got into, he's excelled. It's it's crazy. It's like you pick your path and you make it the best that you can make it. He is not hurt because he did not go.
Right. And some people just aren't able to go to college.
And that's the thing. Some people can't afford it. Some people need to work. Some people can't work and go at night. And whatever.
Yeah.
I have my own opinion. I'm going to make it really quick. I think that college is a great thing. I think you learn a lot. I think you learn a lot socially. You learn who you are. You play around a lot. You do a lot of dumb things. Some people do. I didn't. But I do believe that my personal opinion is 18 sometimes is a little young for people to go to college. I almost think that we need to restructure that, and people need to get out and get a little world experience and then go to college and really take it. I saw kids flunking out and their parents were paying for everything.
Yeah.
And they were flunking out because they never went to class and all they did was drink too much and do some other things that they shouldn't have been doing. And you're sitting around going, I'm going to have a loan to pay back after that. So, you need to take it seriously, because while it's fun and it's a good time, you actually have to go to class. You have to study, and I think you have to be mature enough to handle it. And a lot of kids aren't at 18. So sometimes I wish that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Soapbox.
I think that's a really good point.
Yeah.
I like that.
Sorry.
Very good. Very smart. The same girl, Ellie, I'm assuming Ellie or Eli, also asked us, for one, she asked us if we'll do the friendship tag, which, yes, we're going to do.
Will.
And she also said, what are your dream handbags? Pretend that finances are limitless.
I would like a Balenciaga motorcycle bag.
Oh, yes.
That is probably the one that I have been obsessed with for years, and I'm still currently obsessed with.
Yeah. I would go out right now, today, if you told me that I could go buy the Louis Vuitton GM Neverfull.
Yes.
Really, both of us really want one of those.
Louis just doesn't go out of style.
Yeah, no.
It's classic.
It's a splurge, but it's still on the more affordable side of, expensive handbags. And then, I would love a classic Chanel, flap bag, the quilted ones with the long chain.
Something that when you go and you buy an expensive handbag, the real expensive handbags, we just feel like it needs to be something that in 10 years you can look at it and say, oh, I'm still going to wear that. So
I also really love the Celine handbags. Very, very popular with fashion bloggers, and I love those, but again, really kind of expensive.
Yeah, that's a good question. I like that.
All right, let's see. I have a question from, and I think you might have a question from her too, Tara Lissa. And she asked, what type of work do you two do? How many hours a week do you dedicate to filming? And have you been recognized on the street from your videos? Okay, so let's tackle kind of somewhat vaguely what type of work we do. Just for privacy reasons, and obviously we're not going to talk about our company for their privacy reasons. But we're in marketing.
Yes.
And we both are kind of more on the production side of things, so we don't work directly with clients. We work more with vendors and partners.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, but we love what we do. We've both been with a company for 10 years.
12?
Yeah. We have.
I've never done anything for that long. That's awesome.
Yeah, we've been with them for a really long time, and they are good to us.
We're very lucky that when the economy kind of fell out, that we saw people going through really awful changes at work, losing jobs, being laid off. having to give back part of your salary. We've just been really lucky that our company has been, they're solid.
Yeah.
And we're very grateful for that every day.
Yes, we are. Her second question was how many hours do we dedicate to filming?
You know, it depends.
It varies because yeah, sometimes we vlog in the car at lunch and it's like a freestyle, just whatever we're out doing that day. And you can see those videos on our vlog channel, which is The Real HLNC.
Yes.
The link is below. But as far as like filming, we pretty much film twice a month, and it varies. We can knock out some videos in like 3 hours, or we can
Sometimes I'm here with her all day.
Yeah, we can spend 6 or 7 hours.
But we pretty much know that, you know, it's not like, oh man, on Saturday I have to go do that. It's fun.
Yeah, we have a good time.
It's really fun doing this stuff. And yeah, like Mendi said, sometimes it's 3 hours. I have also been over here an 8-hour day.
Yeah.
And sometimes we go to dinner afterwards. We go to a movie afterwards.
Yep. And when we film videos solo, so like I'm here filming and she's at her house filming, you know, those come up occasionally too.
Yeah.
And from start to end, a video might take an hour from setting it up and pulling your stuff. And
like when it's the two of us, we're pretty much one and done. So what you see is what you get. Sometimes we have to edit out some stuff in the middle if we've goofed. But like recently I did a Mac haul. It's been a little bit ago. And I did it by myself and it took me half an hour. And then I realized that video was horrible. Horrible.
It happens.
So I had to stop, take all the swatches off my hand, get resituated, think about like why was that so bad? Like I just couldn't stop talking and talking about nothing.
Yeah.
And I had to do it again, and then I did it in like 12 minutes. So I mean that took like a good, honestly the whole thing took me like a good hour and a half all by myself.
Yeah.
The by ourselves things sometimes take a little longer than when we're together.
And it depends on what you're filming. It really does.
Don't get me started on the tutorial that we both did. I think she didn't have as many problems as I did, but it took me like 3 hours.
Share. Yeah, no, I definitely have my fair
Tutorials
share.
are time consuming. That's why we've only done one.
Yeah.
We plan to do, you know, another one sometime soon, but they take, you have to have the perfect lighting. They take a long time. If you mess up, I mean, the makeup's on your face, you kind of have to start over.
Yeah. So. All the wonderful women who have it down to a science on YouTube, y'all
You're awesome.
Are incredible. And then her last question is, have you been recognized on the street from your videos?
One time we were.
At a Nordstrom.
It was awesome.
At the beauty counter.
It's like a year ago.
It was very funny because I think that the girl heard me say something to Jayme and she said that she recognized my voice.
Yeah.
So we were literally across from each other at a counter and all of a sudden she picked her head up and she said, "Oh my gosh, y'all are bloggers." And we were like,
us? It was actually really cool.
We are. And she was like, "Oh, I read your blog." You know, she was a local Richmond girl.
Yes.
And that made like...
It made my entire week.
No, like our year.
Because when you actually meet someone face to face and they're like, "I've read what you've written," or "I've watched your videos," and you're like, thank you so much. Like, that is awesome. And then for someone to actually take a moment to say, "Hey girls, I know who you are, and you know, I like it. It's cool. And you're in here buying makeup. Like, how funny is that?"
Yeah.
It was neat because it makes it real.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
But it hasn't happened since. So
it's gonna happen when I run out one day and I have like a side
we're all like
and
looking busted,
looking crazy, and I'll be like, "It's not me.
No.
I don't know who that girl is."
You got the wrong redhead.
They're fabulous, but I don't know who they are. I'm just kidding.
Okay. And let's see. What else do we have here? What do you have?
Colorado Girl 78. Hi.
Hi.
What is your favorite makeup item? High end and low end.
Oh gosh. Favorite makeup item as far as like type of item?
Yeah, I'm gonna say high end. Okay. Medium high end. I love a MAC lip gloss. Sorry. I don't care if people think they're sticky. They're my favorite. High end. I really like Chanel eyeshadow.
Oh, you went with eyeshadow. Okay.
And I was going to let you maybe go with the other
I'll
thing.
go with the Chanel Rouge Cocoa Shines. Those are my weakness. I love those lipsticks.
Yes, they're fabulous.
I'm kind of collecting them. But I don't get them that often. So
You
it's
haven't
like,
gotten one in a while.
No, when I do, it's like I have a new baby. Low end, Wet n Wild.
Wet n Wild,
Wet n Wild.
eyeshadow palettes.
The color icons.
Oh my gosh, the trios.
Yeah.
The comfort zone.
They're all really good, and I mean,
bang for your buck, right?
Yeah, you don't get a more affordable, great quality product than that.
And it's hard for me to say, oh, I love Chanel eyeshadow and I love Wet n Wild, but I mean that's the point of what we do. We try out a bunch of stuff.
Right.
I think it's cool to say you love Chanel and you love Wet n Wild.
And you might learn that some things are worthy of paying more money for, and some things aren't. So just really depends on what works for you. Had another question from Norma XOXOXOXO. And she said, all the best friends tag questions. So Norma, they are coming up. Ram85 asked us what our favorite Starbucks drink is, which I believe is also on the best friends tag. Or let's go ahead and answer it now. We'll answer it now. I go for a hot drink, I like the non-fat white mochas with whip, because they cancel each other out. And for a cold drink, I love the unsweet iced passion teas.
Trenta unsweetened ice green tea.
You notice she said Trenta. We do get
I'll take the other
ones.
size, but a Trenta will last me like hours and hours.
Yeah.
And as the ice melts, I love it.
It gets even better.
And I sweeten mine with stevia.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
And I don't drink hot drinks.
No, she does not.
I wish. They smell so good.
I've tried to get her into that, and she's not interested.